Nothing like the stillness of the city at 5 in the morning. And this is probably the absolute earliest I've gone to the gym, maybe ever. And I started this journey in terms of like wanting to get up like super early maybe at the beginning of the year. And to be honest, I didn't see a pathway forward. I was getting up, maybe 7, 8, because I really didn't I wasn't beholden to a schedule. So it wasn't necessary. I can pretty much get up and move how I wanted to. But over the last, I would say 2 months, I've been trying to get up an hour early or a half hour early every single day, or every single week I would try to increase it. So now I'm at a point where I'm getting up at 4:30 in the morning pretty easily, as long as I go to bed at the right time. But like I said, I didn't see a path forward for this, but I'm able to be a lot more productive and fit in a lot more, things. So we'll see how this goes, but I wanted to put it on record, just to put it on record. I realize how much I actually feed off the energy of the people that are working out around me until you're there's only like 3 of us in here right now. And it's just like so quiet, and so like the energy of the gym is not like when people are here. You don't realize I'm walking, I'm like, something's missing. But I realize it's the energy of the people that are usually here. But this is different. This is very different. I'm just gonna share how I feel as I'm going through it. But yeah, this is definitely different, but I'm still gonna get a good workout in. All right, made it through that workout. The sun's up, ready to get the day started. It's difficult skills to develop that sometimes it takes people a lifetime to really figure out, is how to see yourself in a position before you get there, and really being able to visualize it and seeing it before it actually ever happens. And why is this an important skill? It's an important skill because most entrepreneurs, including myself, you think that you're not gonna see, you're only going to believe that you're there when you get there. It doesn't work like that. You have to see yourself in the position that you want to be in before you get there. We're not conditioned. School doesn't condition us for that. We have to condition ourselves to take the time to map out where you want to be before you even get there. And that's a critical skill. And maybe that's what I'll talk more about as I go through my day. But that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm having some coffee. It's just really mapping out where I'm going to be before I even get there. And what I noticed, once you really dial in on the position you want to be in before you even get there, you start to see everything flow out of that. Your confidence, your perception, everything just becomes more clear every step. So every task that you do now, it just compounds that task, because you're not just drudging over the work. You understand where you're going. And, I've been in that place where I kind of was just like going through the motions. And when you do that, you really don't see the impact. You really don't see the impact of what you're trying to accomplish. And that one little switch changed everything for me when I really got there before I got there, if you know what I mean. It's like going on vacation. When you're about to go on a vacation, you plan every single thing out. You plan on where you're going to stay, if you need to rent a car, all of these different details that you put down or write down on paper or however you do it. And what happens is when you kind of lock in and dial in all the things that you're going to do on your vacation, which may be a month, 2 months, 3 months out, maybe a year out, whatever it is, you start to gain this. You have something to look forward to, and then B, as you're moving towards that date that you're about to go on that vacation for the week or whatever the case may be, the anticipation and the expectation, it's like it's in the bag. Like you just know that it's in the bag, like you're going. That's the same way as what I was saying before about getting yourself to, you know, take the time to get there before you get there and plan out what it is that you want to see. And when you do that, you begin to build, from a business perspective, you begin to anticipate the goal being already fulfilled, which changes everything as you're, you know, moving along in your journey. So I want to hear from you. So let me know in the comments. How you approach that. I want to hear more about how you approach it. What do you do? So I'm sitting here waiting for my daughter to get out of school, and one thing came to mind. You can plan all that you want in terms of like getting there before you get there, but if you don't put the work behind it consistently, none of it's gonna matter. So I just want to just be clear, is that it's not that you're just planning and thinking about it, you're also putting the muscle, the work behind what it is that you're saying. And you'll see, and what I'm experiencing is it begins to unfold and unravel. There'll be bumps in the road, but it takes time. It's like you're working, and then you get into your flow. And one of the silent killers of entrepreneurship is being impatient. As you're doing the work and you're not really seeing the returns that you want, you got to be patient. And it's in that patience where you literally develop the character that you need to become in order to, you know, steward the business, steward the people you're working with, your partners and all those things. It comes in that time of patience. You have to be patient. So with that said, I am out of here. I am heading home for the night. And if you made it this far in the video, you already know what to do. Peace.